computer. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a critically average adventure, and welcome to this riding on the back of a worm through a desert at impossible speeds, never thought possible in this day and age, on a worm train now about to fight earth elementals that we call the Fragments. It's a D&D 5e campaign I'm playing with my friends, and these are my friends. Yes, that's right. When we last saw our heroes, they had climbed out of a carriage that is attached to the back of a giant purple worm, and they were tasked with defending said worm from the Algaric conclave, a group of mad druids who were trying to steal said worm and train for nefarious purposes. And they had just so happened got into the an encounter with some earth elementals, which is what they believed had been attacking the worm underground before. They'd emerged onto the back of the worm, which is making its way through the half-expanse desert, and kind of bursting out of the carriage on the end here, out of the stabling area. I'm going to say we're coming out of that end of the carriage rather than out the front end with Glunk. You are you are faced with these critters like scaling up the side of the worm. They are using the a combination of the firm bristles that the worm uses to propel itself through the ground, and they are also using their hands, which are sharp stone, and cutting into Elwim. You've seen them when they've worked together on Elwim, and they left a big scar upon its head next to one of its multiple eyes. And Jax has spent some time with Glunk, and so's Charlie, up round the worm's eyes and kind of been healing it a bit and getting used to worm warding, worm train navigation, etc., etc. So the first thing we should probably do is we're going to roll some initiative, if that's okay.
Ooh.
Would that be all right?
I think that works for me.
Okay.
So
Charlie.
That's how my day's gonna be.
Oh no, Killian, no.
That's how my night's gonna be.
That one, first roll.
Yeah.
Shall we put you right at the bottom then, Kills?
Yeah.
What is your plus on your initiative? Like 2? What did you get? 3?
On my initiative?
Or your plus 0?
Yeah.
Oh man.
You got one.
First, it could have been a minus. You could have been on 0 initiative.
Yeah, imagine that.
I rolled a dice and it didn't matter.
Just means you go top of the next round.
Yeah, just think of it like that. You're on the top of round 2. Sorry, Jax, what did you get?
I love the self-centered universe. Actually, no, I'm the top of the round.
Think of it like that, though.
I'm just waiting for everyone to get on with it.
Exactly what Killian would think. Killian would have it in no doubt in his mind that he would just taking his time.
Oh, no, this battle hasn't started until I move.
Yeah.
It's just mucking about around there.
I just got reminded of when Killian came out when we went shopping. When I bought my socks.
Oh, you got a bit excited about the... Yeah, she's now got socks with croissants on. For Killian. Jackson, what was your initiative roll, please?
I rolled 12, I believe.
You did?
12, yes, I did.
Oh, Jax is a 12. Okay. And what about you, Erwin? You're going to be up near the top, I think.
23.
Oh, yeah, he is. And then we need to have a look
at the 19. My highest roll of the night.
That's it. That one's all the way.
Yep, really fast, doing very little.
Toby, stop eating your paw. Toby.
So,
leave your paw alone. Idiot dog. Pete, tell him.
Toby, stop.
I said, Pete, tell him, and he was like, oh. and stopped.
Okay, so we need.
Yeah.
Oh, I just need to grab something quickly.
Oh, there he goes.
So I forgot to get this. There we are. I'm actually I've written it.
I got really excited. I thought you were going to.
I get,
Not
I
getting
get to get some sneak
crisps.
attacks.
Not getting crisps. Not getting crisps. Right, I've already got it here
Oh,
because I wrote it out for the last game.
Mm.
Well, we didn't get playing it. I think I have it all here. Yeah, we're here. Yep, that's good. And then this is, yeah, cool. Right, so Owen, you
Yes.
are first in this this fight.
Oi.
You come out of the train and you can kind of feel the dust being kicked up, and you can see the sand begin to slide on the ridges of the worm, and you see these things start scaling up the side of the rim.
Cool. Right. Then I'm going to take my move. Literally yell out to the free action and go, "This creature seems to be coming up the top. I'm going to take the one on the left." Then I'm going to run over to the edge of the worm. Over here,
Yes. Okay.
like that. And then I'm going to leap upon this creature, death from above style.
Okay. Cool.
Blades of spinning. Yeah.
Summon them in mid jump.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Go for it.
Cool. For my primary attack,
Yes.
I will get 18.
Hits.
Ooh, cool. Doing and sneak attack as well. So
Sneak attack because
I'm at top of the round.
oh
They haven't they have not acted yet.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So I got dice. I think I got dice, yeah. So for 22 points damage.
22. Okay, that's the one on the left here.
Yep.
He's
My
gonna-
bonus action
22, did you say?
damage, yeah. Psychic damage.
Yeah.
20 for 8 damage. That's a good opener.
Yeah, that's good. So you kind of leap down, and you take your psychic blades as you summon them in and kind of pummel them into the side of this this
Yep.
rocky creature. Was the second one 8? Was it? John?
Yes, 8 damage.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I've got a feeling you're small enough to be sort of stood almost like on its shoulders. This
Cool,
thing is
even
quite
better.
a large thing, so you
I'm
kind
gonna
of
take
have
it.
you kind of slash into its upper torso and head with your psychic blades. Next up in our round, it is
Me.
it's not surprisingly with a nat one. It's Charles Owen. Charlie will
Disgusting behaviour.
I think Charlie might try and he's going to try and distance himself,
From us. I'm not with them.
but he will go 1, 2, 3 and fly up. So he's going to go for the one on the top right. He'll go, "I'll get the one on the right, far right," and he'll fly up into the sky on his beautiful wings. And he will bear in mind that the worm is still moving at the moment, everybody.
Oh,
Keep that in your head. It's above the surface of the ground, cruising along.
What sort of speed is it doing?
I find out when it disappears. Stats that I got one. Bye.
Travel that distance in that time. Shall we say it's doing about 30 at the moment because it's surfaced? All right. So
Let's
we
hope
say
it's not
30.
miles an hour, because otherwise you are leaving me the heck behind.
No, they're gripped on the side, like they're holding onto the side. You're not on the ground. They are. If you're there, you're kind of on the shoulders of this thing, and it's kind of got a grip on the side of the worm. Owen.
Good.
Yeah, you are not being thrown to the sands of the half expanse. Charlie will fly up. He will. Oh yeah, that's big though. Okay. He will bonus action hex, I think. Cool. Yeah, he's going to bonus action hex this guy. Okay. And that will deal a 1d6 necrotic.
No, it does bonus damage. It does the extra damage if you hit something.
Yeah, if you hit it with something. Yeah.
It does the extra damage every time you hit with something else.
Yeah.
So when you now Eldritch Blast him and get several blasts, each one does an extra d6.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Literally going to dissolve him
a-
into goo.
Yeah. So I think we'll do that, and then we're gonna do a good old fashioned Eldritch Blast.
We get
It's the priest of equivalent of a handshake. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
more like equivalent of a handshake, but yeah.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah.
If in doubt, Eldritch Blast. It's what they do.
Yeah.
And you
It's
get
what I do.
They get two. Well, it's like Jax. Jax gets big and hits things. You know, this is the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll fly up and make a ranged spell attack on him. So I get for my warlock side +4 to hit.
Based
And I
on
get 2 blasts with this, I think.
yes, at this level.
12, 15, 16. I think that's a miss for the first blast. Yeah, it's a miss on the first blast. Second blast, same roll. Both blasts go flying past the creature and miss. But you see this kind of ghastly energy kind of settle upon the creature, and it looks like it's been sworn at. It's been cast. Jax, it's your turn.
Well, I don't think I'm really going to change my plan, even though this thing is now moving. I was going to go for the one on the left there. Oh, sorry, on the right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I basically figured I was going to take 3 steps, jump, get bigger, and then land on him and pummel him with a big magical hammer.
Okay, sure.
So we're probably going to be on the floor. So
I'm going to make a strength. Can you do the jump, because you're jumping down. It's not a challenge to you.
Yes.
And what I will do is I will make a strength saving throw to be able to hold on to the side of the.
You might be potentially disadvantaged because I'm now 4 times my weight.
Yes, I think we're going to do
as I get bigger or something silly.
You fall off the worm into the sands.
And yeah, and then I'll hit him a couple of times with a smitey mace, because that sounds like a good plan.
No ticket, no ride. Moving on.
Very strict policy.
Indiana Jones minute. You threw him out the window. No ticket. Oh.
Would he count as prone by any chance?
If you are hitting him when you hit the ground, then yes, because you will have knocked him over and he failed a strength saving throw from a giant man leaping at him. So you will roll with advantage.
You're gonna croquet blow him, aren't you? Because you're landing on him, you're basically going in between your legs with a rock hammer. All right.
Why did that not re-roll that?
The gremlins. The
Oh, I know
D&D
why. I know what. Okay,
Looked at
so
me.
13 damage for the first swing.
Oh, did you
I have
Say-
28 to hit. I'm assuming hits.
Yeah. Sorry.
that was an assumption. Yes.
It's a good
So
assumption.
how much was it? Say again. Sorry.
13 for the first swing, and it's
13. Is that bludgeoning? Magical bludgeoning.
magical bludgeoning.
13.
Because I'm guessing these are elementals, not constructs, which gives me extraness to do stuff.
Yeah, they are elementals.
And a 25. But for 12 damage.
Okay.
Is it looking poorly in any way, shape, or form?
Not particularly, no.
Okay. Shall we carry on pummeling? It's the way to go, really, isn't it? Yeah, we'll action search.
Yeah, it's beats. Just mass beats.
You see, I didn't think of that either. We've not been in combat for far too long. I've forgotten how Jax works. A 22 to hit.
Yes.
For 12 bludgeoning. Could you actually make me a strength saving throw as well as I'll pump a fire rune into him?
So sorry, was it another 12? Did you say?
Another 12 damage, yes, and a strength saving throw DC 15.
Oh, I think it fails. Oh man. DC 15. It's just on meats.
Okay, so that's fine. So it takes 9 points of fire damage as well.
Okay.
And last swing. Oh, that one might miss. 14.
No, misses.
Woo! Jackson missed something. That is just
that
wrong.
that is rare. That's rare.
And that will be me done, sort of standing on top of an earth elemental, hit him in the head with a hammer.
That is
rapidly disappearing into the distance.
super exciting.
Is
Okay.
it my turn now?
No, it's the elemental's
Oh.
turn. This one will clamber up from the side after dodging the eldritch blasts, and it will. It has no ranged attack. I think what I'm going to do is give it a ranged attack because it would make sense. It will exchange one of its two multi-attacks and actually break off a chunk of rock from its mass and try and lob it at Charlie, because that makes sense, but it's a rubbish at throwing. And yeah, it snaps off a piece of rock and lobs it at Charlie, and with a natural 5, -1 for the dex, +2 because it be proficient with its own thing, misses Charlie completely as it lobs a thing up. But then it will kind of, because it's moving underneath Charlie, it's not within an opportunity attack. It will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there, charging towards.
very zigzag.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
quite interesting.
I was doing it with the buttons rather than just dragging like diagonally across.
This thing's drunk. No,
This one's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and
Alright.
can't be flanking. Can't
Not flanking.
get flanking. It could get
Not
flanking.
flanking.
Beam, you have the best ability ever that you could do.
You
with
just move through. Would that count as moving through one way?
not leaving a threat
No,
there.
not leaving your space.
Shame.
You can run around to as much as he wants. He just can't step away from you.
And this one's going to try and.
I
bop
shall
an
be
Irwin.
disengaging. My
This
turn.
one should try and bop an Irwin with its 2 slam attacks.
Let's see.
Does a 12 hit?
No. Oh, I see. That's what we're playing, is it? You missed.
Does a 13 hit?
Oh,
No,
They should
11.
I should have summoned better elementals. Here, what do you think you're playing at?
Okay, the
I
one
am
below,
more than Sal. I literally eat elementals for breakfast.
the one beneath you that is underneath you is going to try and punch you off of its head. That's a bit better. So that is that's a 21.
See, you go, pow! Yeah, the hit.
Okay. And that's going to be 4. 16 points of bludgeoning damage for the first hit. And does a 20 hit? Not that.
Oh,
Okay, and that'll be throw my dice away. 8, 10, 15 points of bludgeoning damage for the second hit. As it just does this, like on its, like it's like squashing you between his hands as you're standing on its shoulders. The one on you, Jax, it's going to. I'm guessing you're pretty much like tackling it, but you didn't make a.
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't grapple it. I was just knocking it off of the
But
one.
I think it would make narrative sense that you're on top of it.
Yeah,
So
I-
it'll use its first attack to try and push you off. So can I have a contested strength, please?
contested strength. Absolutely.
Athletics.
Just put your foot on its chest and press.
Now, is it big size that gives me advantage on them?
Oh, you need to make your token big as well.
Yeah, I think you have to do
Or
that.
do I have to do it? I have to do it, do I?
Advantage on strength check. There we go. Advantage.
Are
Yeah.
you large? You got one side.
Yeah, I'm large. I'm 4 squares.
You big boy.
I know.
Oh no, big worm.
I know.
Big Jax.
28.
It doesn't. Okay, it will try and use its second attack to try and knock you. Oh, with a natural 1. So somehow it tries to push you off and then tries to push a second time and actually pushes itself into the sand against your mass.
Just a pair of hands now.
Okay, it will try and it will move away from you using its burrow speed, but you will get an attack of opportunity as it tries to vanish beneath the ground.
Yeah, I'll take a free swing. 24 to hit.
That hits.
Only 7 bludgeoning.
Okay. Cool, no problem. And it goes under the ground, and then you don't see where it goes.
Beds.
Oh, we are fighting
No.
creatures,
No, beds.
fighting on a worm. She's allowed to know.
No, when she's not even
Has she not
ready
got-
for bed.
I know, Daisy Shrews.
Yeah. Now.
And now Killian Norn.
Right.
Killian
Oh, my
Norn.
round 2.
I haven't looked at this in so long because we haven't been in combat for so long,
That's all right.
and it's all new to me.
Yay!
That's all right. Take your
A
time.
lot of this is new to me, so this is a bit weird. But
You've got a cone weapon. You could get
yeah, that's
these
what I was thinking. I
guys.
could get both of them. But then, would that then no? Because if Erwin is here,
You could come to here and angle it to go.
okay,
If you wanted to do
Okay.
like a dragon breath type thing, is that what you're thinking?
yeah, the breath weapon because that's a cone.
Yeah.
But then I've also got on
Spells.
here.
Yeah.
I have got this.
Green flame blade.
Yeah, so I can use it on a weapon.
So what you've been, the way that works is you cast it and you stab something in the same action.
Yeah,
And then if you stab it, a bit of flame bounces and hits something next to it.
yeah.
I think at our level, you get a bit of extra fire damage on the one you stabbed and the one it bounces to within 5 foot.
I only get it by the looks of things on the one that it bounces to, not on my initial spell.
Depends on the level. I'm just going to double check.
At 5th level,
At 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra D8 fire damage on the hit, and the fire to the second increases by D8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
And that is
Your charisma.
that
It's a warlock spell or a.
it's a warlock spell, and a
That'll
warlock.
be your charisma modifier.
yeah. So your charisma's
If-
on. Yeah, +3
Yeah, to second target.
to both targets. So
No, so you get D8 on the first one plus the stabbing, and
Yeah.
D8 plus 3 to the second one.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a go and get in close melee with these rocky boys, or are you going to keep your distance from the rocky boys? They were pretty punchy. You would have seen them just pummeling Owens in the head. Or you got your classic. You got classic Eldritch blasting.
Yeah, but that'll only get one.
No, you got 2 shots in Eldritch Blast, haven't you? That's not one?
Oh yeah, but that's still only one of them. Or can I do one at each?
You can go pew pew.
Shoot multiple different targets.
You can
Can
pew
I?
pew. Yeah, pew pew lasers. Eldritch lasers.
This thing, because some of these are so new to me, I'm like, yeah. Shall we do? I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Don't need to beat me. Thank you.
Sorry, I just remembered I can do that. Sorry, I'm gonna use. Where is it? Yeah. That
Spend 2 sorcery points.
to change the casting time to one bonus action.
Yeah.
So instead of being an action, it can be a bonus action.
Okay.
So could I use that with Eldritch Blast and still get the 2?
You could actually do that and have 4 attacks. Because you could cast Eldritch Blast as your action, and then bonus action cast Eldritch Blast because they're both cantrips.
Yeah.
You could actually
But can I
get
do
4
that?
You could
attacks.
do 4. Spend 2 sorcery points and cast Eldritch Blast 4 times, blasting these dudes.
Or 4 bolts worth of Eldritch Blast, but yeah.
Yeah.
So could I do that?
Yeah. So spend 2 sorcery
Yeah,
points. Tick off
no.
2 sorcery points,
So I'll do that.
and then you got boys here are pretty healthy. These 2 have got nothing off them yet. The Charles was rubbish.
Charles
Okay.
is not rubbish. How dare you take that back?
So
There's the guy wanting a heal.
This is a +6.
so 1, 2, 3. Shall I just do all 4 of them in one?
Well, no. Tell me who you're targeting. So you're going to this one and this.
So
one.
I'll do
2 on that one and 2 on that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let's split it.
Cool.
Up. Let's go. Go.
Clubbery time!
that's a. When we turn the light on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I rolled some dice. They are shadows.
I know. I'm
Shadows.
like, I can't actually see. 17.
Just shoot.
So that's one.
No, yeah, okay. 17, that's fine. Go, yeah, you hit this one.
The
Missed on the
second one
second.
was a miss. This
Yeah.
one is 25.
Hits.
And that would be 18.
Yeah, so 2 hits on the second one, 1 hit on the first one. Now you need to
Okay.
roll your damage, which is a D8.
D10 force.
D10. D10.
Ooh.
That one.
Yeah.
So 6.
6.
And then
And the second one missed on that one. Now roll for the second one.
17.
17. Way. Killian Norn.
Do you have any? Have you only got one level of sorcerer, warlock? Have you got any modifiers to it?
Oh yeah, you get the plus on the thing.
It then depends what warlock things. You're only level 1 warlock, so
Yeah, no, just 1d10.
yeah.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
Cool. That's it.
And then, yeah, I think that's it.
You can still move.
Cool. That's
Oh,
really.
yeah, I could I?
You can move. You could try and.
But where could I move to that would help somebody out more?
No, you
If
could.
you're next to any of them, it will help Erwin with his sneak attack, but it also then means you run the risk of getting pummeled.
You will be in melee. Melee.
If you get within 5 feet of any of them, Erwin gets sneak attack.
Okay, so let's
Yeah.
there.
Into this one.
Yeah.
There.
That one.
Yeah.
Would that help?
I can use that. I can work with that.
I think it's there would be within 5 feet, wouldn't it?
Oh, either works for me. You choose. I can work with whatever you want to put.
It works on either for that.
Yep.
But it just runs the risk that 2 are going to pummel you. So
I would move actually back one as well. So you're actually in that corner.
Oh, on this, yeah. Then you're only gonna have
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
one direct contact.
Yeah.
Jax, I'm just going to move you slightly because you're off the worm and you're.
yes,
When I made you big. You were on the worm. Okay. Oh, and our boy's gone underneath now, but he's there.
but the worm's moving, so that's kind of
Yeah. So let's say you're back here for the end of this round.
Waving Charlie goodbye.
Yeah. Jackson, where are you going? And we're back to the top of the round, folks.
No,
so
we're already on top of the round. But I'm second in the round.
that's it. Yeah. Second in the second. in
Killian
round.
solidarity. Okay, I'm going to take my bonus action and take a disengage so I don't get tax opportunity. And I'm going
Yes.
to run around to here. Boop, like that. Boop. Right. And I'm going to, is that the
I
ping?
know you're flanking with this one. Yeah.
I'm going to ping that one, and that's the one I'm going to attack
Yeah. Cool.
with my main attack.
That's the one Killian got 2 strikes on. Okay.
Nice. And I get my sneak attack, which is probably
That one.
necessary. I probably missed 13.
You do miss, I'm afraid.
with
Yes.
advantage. With advantage.
Oh, with advantage, of course. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Because you're flanking.
16.
No.
Ah!
One shot.
Just
One
that,
shot.
just that.
That's all I got. Yeah, no, it's yeah, I don't know.
Keep on moving, John. Because you've disengaged, you don't provoke any attacks of opportunity this round, so you can actually run off from it a bit.
Can I half move, attack, and carry on moving then?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Complete your movement. Yeah.
Okay, so what did I do? So I did 5, 10.
You did 5, 10 because you can go. I'm letting you get. You could go diagonally there.
Okay. 15. Ah, Cat stab.
Just running around and like hacking at this stone.
Hang on,
sneak
hang on.
attack.
Actually, hang on. I can actually move there. I can go angled. Yep, I can do that. I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
35 movement, and I have a plan to disappear in my next action. Use a hide action to disengage.
Yeah, sure. So now it's Charlie Boy's turn. If it's your turn done.
I love how he's using me as cover.
Yeah, he's going to hide
Yes,
behind
yes,
the
yes, I
giant
am.
white dragon.
You're a giant creature. I'm gonna go. Don't look at me. Like run around and go. Ha ha! Didn't see that coming.
Take this out.
You could just enlarge him, Dean.
Would be bad.
You could just enlarge Owen if you wanted.
That would be very bad. Please don't.
More fun. You can enlarge the worm.
I don't. I was looking and I was like, can I enlarge Jax any bigger than he is?
You would make
Yeah.
me huge, yeah.
You can.
And I was like,
At that point, you just carry. That's how you just pick up the worm and walk off with it.
Charlie will.
Because you are generally big enough to carry the worm at that point.
Charlie's going to try and
Gargantuan, I think.
he's
yeah,
going
good
to
point.
try and fly
But you could
this
grapple it.
way.
She technically could still carry it.
He is going to try and command this.
Ooh. They're pretty dumb.
so
They should be commandable. Unless they have no mind, then utterly uncommandable.
this one, yeah, ping, ping, ping. Oh no, now we've got a thing. Yeah, so you're going to ping this guy. So this guy needs to make a wisdom save. He needs to make a wisdom save versus his DC, which is he passes it. He shouts down, "Release! He shouts, "Let go!" And yeah, the creature just looks at him with a kind of slightly confused stare. And
no.
it hangs on tightly. Can I still bonus action hex, Matt?
You've already
No,
got
because
it.
it's a spell. It's a spell, and it's already hexed up on the one that's.
Yeah. So it's already hexed, so you just move it if you wanted to, I think.
Yeah.
Or if
Yep.
So this one is hexed, isn't it? Yeah, let's put a little symbol on him saying he's hexed. What should we do? Oh, that's a good
Skull.
symbol. Little skull, yeah.
Yep.
Snail.
Not a snail.
It looks like a
okay.
nuclear skull.
So he has done that. He has got not a bonus action in sight, really. Charlie, what have you got for bonus? Not a lot, really. We haven't done a lot of combat through. We could bonus action hex, or I could summon my spiritual weapon, but I've done a spell, so it counts as a spell. Okay, I will see. Erwin has got a couple of bonks on his head. And
I'm a little thinner for the double hand clap.
Yeah, I will just send you some healing light.
Ah,
So you get.
wait. As long as I don't start glowing like a Christmas tree, I'm going to sneak and hide. Ah!
Just your the tips of
Like
your
how
ears. Bing, bing, bing. No, you get 5.
Lean around Killian going, really? Really?
It's that strobing, you know, when you set fairy lights on like the most raised mode.
You get 5 points of healing to you.
Nice. I'll take anything I can get. I'm now actually half damage.
Jackson, you're currently in the sand.
yes.
Beside the one.
As the size I am, how difficult is it to get up the side of the worm? Because basically,
you will use half. You will use.
is it going to be double? So each step is 10.
Yes, yeah.
to
So
get up.
yeah, you
Can
can
I
do it.
from there? Is that 5, 10, 20, 25 to get to the elementals?
The ones that are on the top.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Well, I've got
So-
30 foot of movement.
Yeah, so in feet, because you're on the ground, we're going to add another 10 foot maybe. So 10, 20. Yeah, it'd be 30. It'd be 30 feet is
Yeah,
the difference.
that's what I made. It was exactly 30 to get to them.
Yeah, it'll be 30 feet from the ground up. Yeah, you got
Okay,
it.
could I move up to them then?
Yes, you move
As
towards
I come lumbering up the side of the worm, and in the Terran sort of accent of primordial,
Yeah.
the get off my worm, and I'm going to shout at them, and then can I try and bull rush these guys? Can I try and just push them off the worm?
Okay, yeah, I will let
I
you
mean,
make.
effectively, can I double shove?
Run up and just double hand push.
I just basically want to double shove, yeah.
Okay, I will say.
Because I can shove and that pushes them 10 foot away. So
Yeah.
got 2 attacks, I'll shove each of them. I'm
Yes,
good
go
with
for
that.
it. Let's have a how you would do
As
your shove
a
attack.
bonus action, I would like to trigger my frost rune to give me bonuses to my athletics checks.
Cool.
I
Probably
believe
wise.
it's an athletics check of silliness. Hang on a second.
Is it contested?
So he's
Yeah,
a combat
maybe
make a special melee attack to push an opponent away from them or knock them prone.
It's contested by the target's strength, athletics, or dex acrobatics check. The target chooses the
So
ability
I
to
make a
use.
strength athletics and they make a strength athletics or dex acrobatics check.
Okay, they're going to make strengths. Okay, so
Is
this
this
is
a
the one, the hexed one.
Yes.
The hex one first. So they get they get a 21.
That was abysmal. 16.
He
Yeah.
holds on.
And the other one?
Oh, bad. that's an 8.
Yeah, that did it.
30 for that one.
You can push
The
them
one-
5 feet or knock them prone. Your choice.
I'm trying to shove them off the worm because I figure if they go across 5, the worm's going to be curving away, so they will probably fall off the worm.
Is yours a 10-foot push or a 5-foot push? Jack?
It's just technically it's a shove, so it's just
5 feet.
the thing.
Okay, so to there, are we thinking you're pushing it towards the edge?
Oh yeah, I'm basically trying to shove it off of the worm. So like,
Yep.
I'm trying to push it straight back, and then there won't be any worm underneath it.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so you get it to this point here. All right.
Nice.
Have you got any movement left?
No movement, no bonus actions, no attack actions.
Fantastic.
He's done.
It is
Me.
No, don't be silly, Killian. You're at the top of round 3. How long can we keep this up for?
I love it.
Like I love it.
To the point we forget.
Yeah. It just is actually because
Yeah,
like,
it just happens to be the case. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So this boy who's clinging on the side can now finally move because he's not got an Irwin on his shoulder. He will go 1, 2, 3 to here.
1 second.
Nope. They're ganging up on you, man.
What?
Oh, so tempted to go. I said they're ganging up.
Ed.
They did not get off my worm.
They did not.
The other one
You
ran
shove
away.
them, they turn around.
Unfortunately,
they
in
see the
Disney, you
biggest-
thought you said get off my
the
worm.
biggest target, and this one is managed to just keep pace with the worm and reappears because it's obviously under the ground. This one will just reappear. I'm just going to do all their movements first, folks. And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I'll
yeah. Do your thing.
So this one reappears here, but is ground level. Okay, trying to rescale the side of the worm. Okay. So we're going to resolve the attacks in order. We're going to go 2 attacks at advantage. Oh no. Oh no. So the one on the left doesn't hit. Matt, could you please roll me a D100 to see what his natural one does to him?
We went for a 13.
Ooh,
Oh.
unlucky for some. Let's hope.
It's actually the number that they all shout about in the other game. They love a 13.
It is critically.
It is the critically average number. We just seem not to be able to not roll 13s for a long, long time.
The critically
13.
average.
Okay. Okay. So this one swings at you twice, and on the first one kind of just swings himself off balance, meaning the second one hits badly, but so badly that it falls over
Bye.
and goes prone.
Snail.
Prone. Snail is prone. Yeah, snail is prone. Obviously, the one that is hexed is going to now have a go. They get the first attack is. Oh no, they've got to make the other one makes their second attack. The one that's prone now at disadvantage. So 11, 13. What's your AC, Matt?
18.
Doesn't hit. Second one is still. If something's prone, can it still flank?
No.
It's still threatening the area. It can attack.
Okay. Yeah, it's still distracting. Okay, so the first one was a 19. So 19 to hit, Jax.
Well, hit.
So one of them hits. So this will be 7, 10 bludgeoning damage from the one on the right.
Okay.
And the one here is just making straight rolls. First attack is a hit. Second attack is a hit. And you're going to take 6, 11, 19, 21, 31 bludgeoning damage from its 2 attacks.
31 bludgeoning damage.
From its 2 attacks. As it slams into you. And that's their round. Killian, no, it is now your turn.
Top of round 3?
Top of round 3.
Top of round 3.
I mean, it's the most advantageous sort of way to start the round. Killian, no.
Oh.
Just make me bigger and I'll push them all off. Admittedly, the worm might complain.
Like, you pushed him once, it wasn't enough. Like Super Hulk him and knock him off. I love that. That's a really, really lovely picture.
Yeah, and we would be safe. We wouldn't be knocking us off as well. But boy, you get right up close and personal with Killian's face.
And he's in range.
Are you gonna do it? I love this idea.
The thing is, that's what I was thinking. Like,
They can't occupy his space, so they literally would be pushed out of the way. You know,
they will literally get pushed backwards.
Well, that thing, I didn't know if I could make him bigger, but now I know that I
You
can.
absolutely can because it's 2 different effects.
I'm gonna make it big.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. So willingly Jax takes on this in
Sudden-
beginning.
The beginning.
I'm quite happy for Killian to cast a spell on me, yes. So I will become a 3/3 at that point.
It doubles in all dimensions, and its weight is multiplied by 8.
Okay, so
Oh, you're a heavy boy.
Might be complaining.
so the worm gets some like free chiropractic like back pummeling from Jax's
For
feet.
some reason, the worm slows down like some giant weight now holding it down.
The best thing now is Jax can actually nearly straddle the worm.
And
Just hold on to it. I love.
he has advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
I think you already had that, but
Yeah. And I get an extra D4 damage.
His weapons grow to match his new size,
Oh, good God.
and because they're enlarged, his attacks with them also deal an extra 1d4 damage.
Yeah.
So it's actually 2d4 damage because you've already grown once.
No, I get a 1d6 for my.
Oh, for
Oh,
your,
guys.
for your
My
big
normal
Yeah,
enlargement.
so he
Okay.
then gets an extra.
I'm going to make
1d4.
these guys make strength throws, strength saves as you push out. Otherwise, they're going to go another 5 foot back. Okay, that's a 19. That's pretty good. Oh, that's not so good. So this one goes back by 5 feet.
Oh,
And
it's
that
slightly the
is
other side.
terrible. And this one goes back by 5 feet. Okay. They're all pushed out of range.
Downside of force movement is I don't get the attack of opportunity.
No,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
pushed out of your area.
And as a bonus action,
Yeah,
am I able to range?
you can rage now. Yeah,
Is that okay?
with your level of bard.
Yeah, I don't think while you're raging you can concentrate on spells.
Oh, then you'd shrink back.
Okay, 1 sec. Oh yeah, you can't cast them or concentrate on them while raging. Yeah. Okay, don't worry then.
You don't know other bonus action you'd like to do?
No.
Spend another sorcerer point and zap people.
You can spend another 2. Take your casting time down to bonus action. Cantrip 2 blasts at some boys. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, I can do.
Well,
Sorry, I'm still getting used to this. Dip, dip.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Oh,
actually, the prone one, I'm actually going to move back as well because he was prone, so he would have done that at disadvantage. So
Can you move your dice?
yes, I can.
I don't touch it.
Oh no, it's a 7.
Yeah, I thought it was. So that would be a 13, which is
No.
no.
Oh, so both bars go wild.
Yes.
Back to the second in round 3, which is Owen.
Cool. Fantastic. Oh, boy. A lot happening all of a sudden. Oh, didn't mean to do that. No trip actions. I'm looking, going, is there a way to trip something?
Shove is basically it.
Yeah, I can't do shove.
You
Because
can.
that's strength based.
Yeah, it's strength based, but you can shove. Yeah, but that's it. There is, unfortunately, it's one of the.
A wet paper towel thrown at somebody is not going to shove them far.
Yeah.
And essentially, my strength is a wet paper towel.
Yeah, there is. Hang on,
There's no dex spacing. There's no dex space tripping people.
No, it's
No, this is an
ability.
oversight, I feel. Anyway,
No,
moving on.
It's a subclass thing for some of the fighter classes, I think.
I see.
Oh, they get
Fine.
the different attack things, don't they?
The battle master, I think it
Yeah.
is is the one that gets all the special abilities and attacks and moves and things.
Well, I'm going to take a hide action
Okay.
as my bonus action, so that this one here does not see me coming. By
Okay.
using Killian and the giant jacks to
You're gonna
obscure
hide
my
behind the
movement,
worm.
then leap out from between them and skewer them with my daggers, getting advantage and stabby.
And sneak attack.
Yeah, and sneak attack. That's kind of the point. So I'm going to do a stealth roll, which I got. Oh, try and beat 24, please.
No.
Cool. Then I will appear here all of a sudden and screaming my bloody murder. I'm going to attack him. Watch me roll though. Oh, so close. Ah, it's going to be 15. It's not going to be enough, is it?
No.
Oh, damn it. So close.
You got 2 weapon fighting there. You got a second attack then?
No, I don't. It's a bonus action.
Use
Oh,
bonus
okay,
action to
bonus
hide.
action, yeah. You did a hid.
Yep.
You did a hid. Okay, cool.
I'm trying to use my sneak attack as proper sneak attacks. Trying to get as many more of them in. But I need to hit first. Got
Yeah,
+7. I'm just rolling
That
crap.
helps. Right, now Charlie has got the prone one there.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets advantage. Smack him.
No,
If he was
He's got
on the
to
ground
land
with him,
first. If he lands,
he's
then he can
flying
smack him.
above him at the moment, yeah. Any spells would be at disadvantage shooting
if it's
him.
an attack roll, it would technically be at disadvantage.
No, he's within 5 feet. Guess so. Could he straight down?
If he's a melee attacking, if you're prone, you get advantage. But if you're ranged
Spell.
attacking, you get disadvantage
Yeah.
against prone.
What he will do instead is he will
We need to hit the same one. Do any of these look more injured than the other?
one of them, this one here. No, which one's of the blows? This one, I think, is
Well,
the one.
the one that's off is the one that I pummeled for the first round for.
Yeah.
And this one here is the
Yeah,
one that
yeah.
I stabbed the shit crap out of.
This one's really poorly. This one's a little poorly, and this one's that one's fine but prone. I think that.
Is that the one that one there?
Yeah.
Hello.
This one.
That one. Is that the one that I hit twice?
That's the that one's the one that Charlie was trying to get and hexed, and then you hit it twice. So yeah, that one is yeah, that one's probably the. Let's see, that's the twice hit. So that it's this one that is looking poorly.
Yep.
This one, yeah.
Death from above. Ah! Then he
Yeah.
slapped me to death.
Oh, crikey. Roll 20 to do some wisdom. So Charlie will I think Charlie will summon his spiritual weapon.
I can't be melee. You, spiritual weapon, you be melee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do the melee thing.
And kind of drop it
On him?
on the prone guy.
Yeah, advantage.
Yep.
Now spiritual weapon gets advantage.
Which is
Because
hilarious.
we just what is Charlie's spiritual weapon? Have we discussed this? What Charlie's spiritual weapon looks like? I don't think we've
Little tweeting birds. Just spinning around, pecking.
like a Looney Tunes cartoon, like just constantly like really annoying pigeons just constantly pecking.
Boom, bonk, bonk, bonk,
Yeah,
bonk.
yeah.
Ah! That's painful.
Okay, Charlie, that's more like it. Okay, so the advantage was needed. Well, the first roll went out okay, so it's 1d8 plus 3 on this boy. That is it's 9. It's not bad, Charles. Not bad.
Still cantrip at one of the others.
Yeah. That's gonna be okay. And then will cantrip an Eldritch Blast with 2 blasts. Yeah. I know, you know what? He might just pummel this. I know it's gonna be disadvantage. So yeah, he'll go for the one that's engaged with Erwin. He's gonna go for his boy. Oh, it's not double click. It's long press.
You just hold it. Press and hold.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. He's gonna go for that one. So he rolled 2 shots of Eldritch Blast.
Ooh.
Oh, 1 hits. Never second one, I'm not sure.
Did he get 17, did he? I know 18 hits.
I think that was 17.
Yeah, and the second one hits. So yeah, it's
Woo!
2 bolts of Eldritch Blast
I was so close.
flying into your boy. I'm just going to roll the damage dice. Oh, come on, D&D Beyond, please stop. 1d10, 2d10s. So first one, 8.
Nice.
And 6, making
Ooh.
14.
Good shot, Owen. Good shot.
Why, thank you, Erwin. That's most kind of you. I mean, I have been working on it. And this isn't doing bad either. He points down at like kind of the swirling storm of pigeons that are persistently pecking the other guy who's laying on his back, trying to beat these
Spectral-
He needs to
spectral-
beat off a pigeon, which sounds very strange.
Spectral pigeons. I love it. Yeah.
Beating off
But
spectral
it's the
pigeons.
cartoon, you know, sort of. He
Yeah,
fell
yeah. It's very low poly. It's very low poly.
Yeah.
Very simple geometry.
Yeah. We are. I like that. Like Charles is like God couldn't like get the upgrade for the graphics card. Menora's
This
like
is Charles hasn't opted for the advanced package yet. He's
Yeah,
he's a little confused.
Menora's running a 486.
Yeah.
Right, Jax, it's your turn.
I know when I get to be huge on my own, I get reach of 10 foot. Do I
Ooh.
get reach as I am huge currently? Basically, can I reach them from here?
I think so. Yes, I think your reach is going to
Your
easily
weapon
go.
changed. The weapon has reach changed with you, so that makes sense.
Certainly, when I get the ability to become huge at level 12 or whatever, I get my reach increases as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I'm making that you are currently huge. Your weapon is huge, thusly you can reach 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to smack the one that Erwin tried to stab.
Your boy here.
Oh, sorry. I will also trigger bonus action, trigger my hill rune
Okay.
that start being damage absorbing. So I am going to go for yes, that one that Erwin attacked.
Yeah.
And try and bat him off the worm.
Okay.
With this hammer, smack him out of existence, or give the worm a new tattoo. Because you basically smear it evenly across its surface. Ooh.
So 25 to hit,
Yes.
doing 19 magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
Thunk.
Donk.
That's only the first attack. Second attack.
Yeah.
Is he looking poorly?
Jackson,
He
what
is
are you doing with that
looking-
thing? It's huge.
He's looking definitely bloodied.
There's a pillar of steel just lands nearby. Whoa.
There's like little rivulets of like powdered stone running from between.
And another 25 to hit for 13 damage.
Okay. Yeah, he's looking not healthy. This one.
He's still moving. He's worrying.
He is still moving. They are very tough little boys.
Probably so.
And that will be me done.
That is your turn.
I will remain here. In fact, no, I will take just a 5-foot step that way to block them off from getting to Killian and Erwin.
Good for you.
Oh yeah, that's kind. That's good. That's good. Okay, it is their turn. This one will stand up.
This one will stand it.
That's half his movement.
It's surrounded by spiritual weapon. Does it get an attack of opportunity spiritual weapon?
No, they don't. They're not a creature. They're just.
An effect.
Yeah, it will charge in. As with all the boys. I don't know. Yeah, it'll just circle around. The big guy's scaring everybody.
How can they be?
How can they be scared?
I said nothing.
How can they be scared? There's a giant orc straddling a worm.
Oh, I know
smashing
why
into
I
pieces.
could be scared. That's scary. So is the worm I'm standing on, but I'm trying not to think about it.
Okay, so this one is making 2 attacks.
I think my Jax has claimed that the worm's his. Like, get off my worm.
Okay, first attack hit.
But that only works if you speak primordial.
Okay, so
And of course, he only
Top
thinks
boy-
he said that because, you know.
here gets 1 hit on you because he's not technically flanking the other one. And he hits you for some hits, some strong hits. That's 17 bludgeoning damage, Jax.
8.
Your second one here is going to make those attacks with advantage because it is flanking. So first one is a hit. Second one is a miss. And so you get 3, 5, 10 bludgeoning.
5.
And the guy on the other side is gonna make 2 attacks. Second one, first one hit. And second one, just see if we get 20. No. So you are going to take 6,
You're going to take some damage, dude.
11.
Oh, sounds
31 points of bludgeoning. Halved, obviously.
Yeah, okay.
And your boy at the bottom. That is the
Charlie,
first hit is
Charlie,
11,
Ladder
miss.
Jax, you need some healing.
And the second one, the bottom guy misses both hits, both strikes.
God, I can't see that screen.
It is your turn, Killian. You need to see the screen. But
Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh well, I forgot I had that ability.
what?
That's right. Fine. Doesn't matter. I can do it. I forgot I could protect people and make things reroll.
Yep. Yeah, if you use it on me, very useful.
Yeah.
It's
I
amazing.
completely forgot. We haven't had a combat for way too long.
I know.
I know. It feels it's nice though. I'm very much enjoying it. It feels like
I keep reading my character, noticing bits on my character. Go, oh, I've got that ability.
I don't have that problem. I don't have that many
You
abilities.
are not engaged in melee with anybody.
Okay.
Technically, you're engaged in melee with me, but you know.
I don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd prefer if Jack didn't want me.
Yeah.
You put it, Peter.
Yeah. The one thing.
So,
This one is looking really nasty.
The one the other side of Erwin is the one that's pretty fucked.
This one here, yeah.
okay, so I can't. I'm just assuming I can't attack over Erwin.
He's a small
Yeah.
character.
He's
Oh,
the
yeah.
won't
Yep.
get over at all.
Yep, you can fight. You can go. You can stand in my square. I am tiny.
Can't stand in the same square, but can shoot over you quite happily.
Is that okay? Am I able to do that?
You can lob an Eldritch Blast, or what are you going to do? As long as it's
You-
not a beam weapon, or else he will be like a line attack. Or
You
a
can
cone
stand in
attack.
my square.
Sorry?
Owen can technically stand in my square. because he's small enough in comparison to
Oh
my
yeah, it's
size.
2 sizes.
Mm.
Oh, we could literally stand on Jax's toe.
Yeah.
There's so much space underneath him. I could literally like, yeah.
So is that one okay to use?
Fire bolt, but you probably have something more powerful because that's a
true.
cantrip.
Well, this is the thing.
Yeah, you've got like things like this, but you can upcast this one.
Oh.
They're both good. That's the one Charlie keeps trying to use.
Oh.
There's the random.
Oh.
The witch bolt is a guaranteed
Mm,
type of energy.
It's a concentration though.
yeah, that's the thing. 'cause
And you
I'm already
break concentration on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Because it kind of like beams on, locks on once you've hit, and keeps like this.
You've got your chaos bolt that does random damage.
Yeah.
And you can't cost it too.
I've got my firebolt.
That's just going to be weekly damage. It's the same cantrip.
You could chaos bolt as an action, and if you still got another 2 sorcery points, you could do a eldritch blast or a firebolt as a follow-up.
Okay.
But they are rock monsters, and some of the things on chaos bolt are not.
Good for that.
You're probably not going to poison particularly well. You're not going to poison a stone if you get poison and things.
Yeah.
But you find that some,
Unfortunately, you're not Muhammad. You're not Muhammad Ali.
but you might find you do like acid or thunder or something, and it's super effective. So
Okay, so shall we do that then?
That's fine.
Into the stone.
I haven't got any.
Sorcery.
Hospitalize a bit. I'm
Sorcery.
so bad. I make medicine.
That's fine. So just do.
Well, I've got one, but it takes 2 to do that. So can't.
what's your other sorcery thing?
You do have other sorcery stuff that you can do, like regain a spell. Is it
Ah. You know you've got twin spell as well, right?
Oh,
So for
yeah.
This is the thing. I'm still. You can spend sorcery points equal to a spell's level, 1 for a cantrip, to target a second creature in range with the same spell.
Yeah.
As long
Ooh.
as the spell at the level it's being cast is incapable of targeting more than 1 creature.
So you couldn't twin spell Eldritch Blast because you can target more than one thing with an Eldritch Blast, but you
You
could
could twin spell firebolt.
you could twin spell Firebolt or Touch or Chaos Bolt because that's a single target.
Right.
That's kind of terrifying.
Can I do Firebolt? Because I don't want to risk doing Chaos Bolt and getting something like poison.
That is Killian.
You've only got like a 1 in 8 chance of getting poison.
Okay.
And if you twin spell it, you've got like.
That means I can get 2 of them.
You can zap 2 things.
Okay, so I'll do that then.
If you stepped back to there, because.
So you do it from where she is.
Oh, you can shoot through.
Fire over my head. Fire at him.
Yeah, you got this one here. He's really weaky.
Yeah, let's do that.
Come on then, let's have that attack roll. Let's have that Chaos Bolt attack roll.
Yeah, that sounds like a different spell. What's going? Whoa!
No.
Okay, first one for miss.
Whoa! What are you firing at?
Second
The
one is a
horizon?
natural 20 though.
So now you roll
A D8.
a D8, but highlight one of them as deciding what the effect is. So roll 2 different D8, or roll 1 and then roll it again.
Come on, let's see what it is. 1.
Acid.
Acid damage.
Oh, that's a good one.
So you're going to roll, because you rolled a natural 20 to hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the damage, you've got 3 more D8 and 2 D6 to roll.
So 3d8.
More, because you've done 1 already.
Oh no, hold on. That was to decide the damage.
Technically, that's the first of the damage rolls.
Oh, okay.
So
One more.
No. Right. So that's 10. And then how many d6?
2d6.
How many?
Two.
And out of interest, did you roll the same number on the second dice as the first dice?
No.
Okay, it's fine. Because otherwise you can bounce it to another person.
Wow.
Another
Boing, 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 boing.
I know.
20 damage.
Yeah.
So you blast at this one here.
It's already been
shoot the
hexed.
top one here with a hex.
Yep.
And the hex is making him feel. Which one did you target first? This
The one he missed was one next to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one up here.
That's the one he-
Right, Erwin's got that one.
Yeah, I got this one.
Okay, yeah. That's 20 points of acid damage start melting through its skin. It's
Melted
rocky
face
still.
What if I cast it at 3rd level?
You can only cast it at first level because you only have one sorcery point. But you can only twin it with what, a level?
Yeah.
um,
You could have only cast that at first level. So you would actually use a pack slot to do that.
okay, another blast goes into that creature. We're back to the top of the round. No, we're not. Sorry, second.
Yeah. Yes, me. I'm nothing fancy. That's
Don't
good.
smile and then rub my shoulder like you're trying to be.
Comfort in. Comfort.
First, I'm doing my primary attack, and then I'll consider what to do with my bonus action.
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe run away.
Run away.
I am going to move though to
Nutmeg Jacks.
there for the advantage.
The beautiful advantage and sneaky.
Yeah.
No.
What did you roll?
15 again.
What? With advantage.
Yes.
Oh, sure. Okay, what would you like to do with your bonus action?
Get a drink. Okay. Oh, I'm just going to attack it. If I can hit with my second attack, I'm going to be very disappointed. Second attack. Carry on.
Oh no, John! I was rooting for you, buddy. I was rooting for you. Okay. Charles.
I need to
will move-
reevaluate my knives. I need to change it up somehow.
Charles will. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly.
You know what you should do is you should steal Charlie's dagger.
Yeah.
That would have given you +3 to each of them.
Yes, I'm aware. I need to get a magical weapon.
Oh, we've got 2 Charlies.
Yay!
Double
I'm
the
gonna-
Charlie factor.
I'm going to turn this one. This Charlie is Charlie's spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I'm trying to change his color though. For some reason, it's not letting me change his tint color. There we go. Still that save. There. Charlie, pink Charlie is gonna.
That just looks like he's trying to hide on the worm.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
This camouflage spiritual weapon coming in. Yeah, and he hits. It comes in like super
Oh,
fast.
look at that. Like you can hit things. I need a magical weapon.
Oh, wait, maybe this one.
How long have you had that? Oh, 20 years.
Just a little while. Maybe you might make better use of this one. What is it?
He's
D8?
literally been cutting his food up with a magical weapon because the only thing he ever uses was to eat.
Dicing his food like.
Toughest steaks in the world. He's just like slicing through them like butter,
1d8 plus 3. It's coming in. I don't know. It's not very strong this time round. Cool. That was the prone dude. He's back up on his feet. And then Charlie will. It's useless.
Heal Jackson before he falls over.
Yeah, I think that's what he's gonna do. Drop
Probably
some sprinkly
wise.
goodness on.
Drop the what?
Drop some goodness.
You just said sprinkly goodness, didn't you?
Drop
Yeah.
some.
Sprinkly goodness. Heck yeah.
I never played drop some sprinkly
He
goodness.
literally, although he's flying, so
He will fly, land on
Dude.
Jax's head like an annoying pigeon,
And poop.
and he will give you some cure wounds, Jax.
He squats down and rests on your head like an egg. Weirdly, it makes you feel better.
So gas it. 16 healing for Jackson as you are
You become a pigeon's resting perch.
what you are incubated by Charles is behind.
Feel warm and glowy and weirdly wet. Night.
Jackson, it's your turn.
You've been soiled, my friend.
Okay. We're going to take a bit of a bonus action and second wind.
Yeah.
Ooh, even more healing. Good, good, good.
It should give me
One more
Fine.
save.
a whole 9 extra healing, which means technically I'm no longer bloodied.
Nice.
And then we will start by attacking the one that Erwin is. Oh no, has Erwin moved off again?
No, I'm just
Okay.
there.
No, it's all right because I had me selected. I had the icons, and you
I
that
could
was
see
the
you behind it.
icon.
You were
That's
hidden
because you're
beneath
so
one.
too damn big.
So I will take my first swing at the one that Erwin is giving me flanking on.
You do
Yeah.
indeed. I'll get you next time. Splat. Or not.
Well, that was really good because
was-
I rolled a 1 and a 20.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Um,
Well, at least I'm feel useful.
so that was
Just darting around the battlefield, giving everyone advantage. Like, yeah.
that was
Hello, bye. Hello, bye.
my critical savage attack. So 26 points of bludgeoning magical smitiness.
Okay. Okay. As you hit this one, you knock it so far.
I kind of see it as a baseball swing. I'm trying to like
Yeah.
knock them off of the worm.
Yeah. Could you roll me a d4?
A D4. Two.
2. Okay, so you whack it and it flies off. But you notice a peculiar effect as it flies off. Like as the first hit in its stomach connects with it.
Uh-oh. They're going to blow up.
No.
Oh.
You notice that
Ooh.
it transforms in midair as you whack it.
Oh.
And you see I'm going to turn around so it makes more sense. An elven druid fly backwards through the air, slam into the sand. Can you roll me as d6 per 10 feet, isn't it? So we're going to call that,
Falling, yeah.
yeah, let's call that,
10 foot down and 10 foot across.
yeah, so let's call it 2d6 for me, please.
8.
Cool. They slam into the sand and they fall most definitely prone in the sand. Yeah, you, as the first bit of damage kind of hits, you see like the rock kind of like splinter and fall away and like fracture, and then you see kind of like this elven cloak beneath. The cloak resembles the kind of very druidic garb of one of Marmiala. Sort of very, very earthy kind of starly clothing as it flies back.
I see.
Into the center.
This is something I have never seen before.
Okay.
Excellent.
That's gonna
Make things difficult. No, it depends. This is just one druid who's, because they do this a lot. There's one druid who summoned some elementals, then became an elemental.
Oh, there's 4 druids, and
Then we're in trouble. We're in serious freaking trouble.
well, I'm going to go with Jack's threatening people. So,
Yep.
I would like to take my movement.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
walk up
going
to
to
him.
jump off the worm next to the elf.
Mostly step down. At
With a
this point.
Charles on your head, bear in mind.
So there is going to be some attacks of opportunity. Feel free.
Yes, they will each take a swing.
I'm not worried about you stepping over me.
2 hit.
Please don't get crits on him because it'd be hilarious. He just steps over and just falls over dead. Well, that's something.
So that's where I just sort of, this is the big giant thing.
Timber.
25 points of bludgeoning.
Okay, is that all of it in one hit? Or
That's
is that
everything together, yeah.
Okay, so that's 12. And I basically want to jump down, and I mean, effectively, I would like to grapple the elfy person that's prone on the floor.
You can make a grapple with advantage because they are on the floor.
And tiny.
I'm tiny,
And you are
I'm
massive, yeah.
big.
This is like Hulk scooping up some. I've got a King Kong moment going on.
Yeah,
here.
it's a very King Kong moment.
29 on the grapple check.
Okay, I'll attempt to resist it. No.
And then I would like to, if I can, look at the other 3 earthy things and be like, get off my worm! As I'm going to hold this guy by the scruff of his neck.
Please make me an intimidation check with advantage.
Uh, 17. It's very disappointing. The 19 was sat there, and went, no.
Yeah, I've had a few 20s bounce past me.
So with the 17, they all change their stance to one of a relaxed pose and start immediately, well, if it was their turn, which it is their turn now.
Yeah.
As you are kind of being delayed, the worm's kind of like trailing this way kind of thing. Or just say that's like this.
Right.
As you're holding this worm, they immediately start running to kind of keep pace along the worm with them and disengage from all the fighting. Running to try and save the other druid.
So they're probably still automatons then.
And down weapons kind of thing. Oh, that hair looks wicked, Dean.
It's so heavy though, I'll forget how heavy it is.
Wearing all the dreads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've only got like 1 layer done.
The one that you were holding, Jax, is kind of looking pretty unwell and strangled. The worst kind of combination of things.
I feel really bad.
Yeah, this one that is at the leader of the group, D wild shapes out of being an elemental and cries out, we'll save you. Don't worry, that brute can't hold you for long.
That's
And
nice of him.
and he will attempt to do something to Jax.
Oh,
What is he going to try and do?
I'm so glad I'm not doing a full head of these. So,
Okay, he will
oh,
aim. How tall are you, Jax?
Wow.
32 feet.
wait, how tall were you to begin with?
Can I get to
No, sorry, no. Hang on.
Because it's your regular height doubled, I'm guessing.
Yes,
and
but
then
I've already done that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. And then
You
I
doubled again.
doubled that.
So
Wow, you are big.
yeah, so Jax is that's 50. So he's 30 foot tall.
I could not run I can just about run your height in
Yeah.
a turn.
Okay, he will try and
Oh God.
Glitching.
he will try and cast. Okay, can you make me a strength check, please?
Just a strength check or a strength save?
It says, oh, strength saving throw. Sorry.
Strength saving throw.
Ooh.
Okay.
Kind
So
of
advantage plus 10.
nice.
Uh,
Oh, nice.
25.
Okay. Plants erupt around your feet to try and pin you to the ground.
He's
They
not
kind of
moving.
they spin up round you
Moving.
to try and stop you from doing anything more damage to this
They try to
individual.
entangle.
Yeah, trying to entangle you. The vines kind of wrap around you. There's a dry things. The
Briar
very,
and bracken.
the land is
Even
barren,
notice.
and then plus you are hench, so you kind of just go with like one quick flex of your forearm. Is
Do you even notice this point?
I think he's probably just like got an itch.
I can just see they forgot to scale it up. And it's like, ha! And it's basically round his feet, down his boots, these vines turn up. And he hasn't noticed. They haven't got into his shoe yet. He's just around his feet.
These ones are going to. What are they going to do? They're going to try and make a strength athletics and jump to Jax at 30 feet tall and make their attacks. Okay. No. They jump.
They just landed on the ground.
They land ground.
Well, make
They
their
jump.
turn. Give them the D6 damage.
Yeah.
You might want to move that over a little bit.
Hold on. Can you do me 2 lots of... they're just going to get D6 damage, please, on those 2, please.
Oh, right.
Jax, you can roll that if you like.
Yeah, hang on.
As they try and leap towards you.
3 and 4.
Sorry?
3 and then 4.
Okay, that was good. Okay, cool. Yeah, they just kind of leap. You kind of just bat them off of you, and as they kind of and slam into the sand below. Killian, Norn, it's your turn.
You were like millimeters away from my face there. When you did that, I felt
Getting
the air.
excited, getting into this big punch up. It's lovely. I'm liking it.
You won't be excited when you actually hit me in the face, will you?
No, probably not.
No, you won't.
Oh, but
What?
What?
I got lucky. I should have made those. I could have made those reroll. I could reroll those bloody dice, couldn't I?
Right. Okay. So where am I? Is that our child dicking about? Or is that next door?
That is ours, I think.
Yeah.
But never mind.
Oh well. I remember next time.
Oh,
I think you can also use it for the ones where they were hitting you as well.
Yep.
right.
Very useful when you remember.
Like I remembered that I've got the ones where I can make them re-roll as a reaction.
Yeah. Oh well.
You're 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet away from the
That's right,
closest
I can
one.
hit 'em.
And 45 feet away from the druid in Jax's hand, and about the same.
Yeah,
You
it's
can also
fine.
move up. You can also move.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Your blasters. You can do 2 of those against separate targets, though, or you could do the bolt against.
Sorry, that wasn't a
single
sight.
target.
That was a sight.
You can double your chances of hitting. You
That.
can do 2 of those. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Cool.
But that's what I was saying. You were counting it. I was like,
Yeah. Cool.
no.
So which one are you going for? You got druid, stone boy. Oh, you can't really probably see the other stone boy because he's behind Jack. So you got stone boy, 2 druids.
I wouldn't try for the guy who's on the floor because he's going to be at range. He's going to be at
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage. This one is
that's
the only
the
one,
one I was
or
gonna
this
go-
one is the one you can.
That one is the
Your
one I was
boy
gonna
on the
go for
worm. The boy on the
anyway.
worm is trying to cast spells on Jack. Yeah, go for
Yeah.
it.
We'll save you. We're not gone away, you know.
13.
It hits actually.
Because they're druids now. They're just not elementals.
And then, shall I do this?
You can
I'll
either do 2 blasts and then do your damage. I'll let you do that if you want to do it that way.
Yeah. 22.
That hits.
And then that one, because the other one confuses me. It's got too many numbers on it. A 6.
6. That's fine. That's pretty healthy. Yeah, these kind of twirling, as we've discussed before, Killian's
Like 2 dragons.
yeah.
Alora, Daisy, bed.
Collides with this one that's casting the energies, and kind of that coolness runs up his eyes and gets a little bit of a little rime of frost upon him. Shall we have a break at this point? Do anybody want to top up of tea, coffees, and stuff like that?
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
Let's do a quick of those old-fashioned break things, and we'll come back in a minute. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Owen.
Oh, my turn. Okay, fantastic.
Ooh.
Great. Let's look at the right screen so I can actually do things.
What on earth is happening, Owen?
I have no idea. Druids, I think. They're still trying to take on Jackson, so I'm going to persuade them otherwise. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, yeah.
Oh, we might be breaking up a bit. Sorry, folks.
Oh.
No, we're fine. We're back, I think.
Hello? Yeah, you're fine. You're
Okay.
fine. I'm going to run over here. And they go, did she go, surprise? And, yeah. Thematically, I'd like to hamstring them.
Okay.
So they'll slide off the back of the thing.
Okay, yeah.
Physically, I'm just going to stab them. My action is to stab them. With advantage, because flanking.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how well this goes. And now I remember lucky, so you know.
Got some rerolls.
I will not need it though, but that is 23.
Yeah!
Oh, finally.
Is that your advantage roll?
I didn't need it. Oh, I'll reroll.
Oh,
just in case
you get 20.
You get
That's
20.
okay.
No. It happened.
Yep, 27. We got 20. Oh my god.
We did it. Yay! What?
Yeah, it was well worth re-rolling.
Yeah, it was. I'm very surprised. Oh, shit. Gonna die.
That was 3 rounds without hitting a single thing. You come in like, right. Fed up.
You're going to murderize this thing.
12
So
plus. Plus
it's-
the. Yeah. Okay, where's my. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, sorry.
You got to roll your sneak attack dice twice.
Yeah.
Beep, beep, beep.
That's a lot of dice. Oh, that's a lot of dice. So 47 for my first attack.
Sorry?
47 for my first attack.
Yeah, I said I'm sorry.
That was the druid. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
47.
Okay.
Basically, I'd like to.
How does
remove
this
a-
hamstringing
I'd
look?
like to remove a foot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally, just like go low and go. "Stoink."
Okay. Yeah. This person is about to kind of like summon their energies to cast another spell on Jackson. They pull their hand back, and all of a sudden, they begin to topple, and it happens so quickly that it takes a while for the blood to actually come out of the end of their stump. And only does that happen once they start tumbling, and a spurt of like arterial blood sprays up and over the back of the worm and catches you on one side of the face. But you're like,
Nope.
ah, hit
Nope.
them.
Nope. No.
Yeah, squirts over the shoulder, and they tumble down to the sands. Poof. Their body lays here.
Yeah. My second action is to lay prone and hide because they're down there. So they go whoop, and lay flat. Now they have disadvantage hitting me because they're at range. If anyone shoot me with spells. Aha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I like it. So you got to lay flat on the
Perhaps
worm.
I just like go not the shoe off the foot off the.
Oh yeah.
Don't want that.
Very mossy, very dirty foot. Charlie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spiritual weapon comes over.
The flock
No
of birds.
invasion. Stumbles. The pigeons get a little disorientated.
Technically flanking gets advantage.
Oh, it does get right. Yeah. Then we get it.
And they're prone, aren't they? Because they're the ones that jumped at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they would have got advantage anyway. Yeah. Sorry.
Everything down there is prone in one form or another.
It's either dead and prone or just prone. Yeah, coming up some damage. Okay, so that one's got. Okay, everything's looking pretty sickly. Where's that stupid thing? Max damage.
Nice. This is the round. This is the turn when they're almost defeated that we actually kick their asses.
Okay.
This worm will not be stopped. Although they may go off without us. Bye, Jax.
Yeah, you fall down.
I'll just grab its tail on the way past. It'll stop.
Or just drag you along. One of the two.
Charlie will he'll use his movement to kind of 1, 2, 15, 20, 30, 35. He'll double move.
Oh, yep.
To get over here so he can see what's going on. Really, flying over the top.
Rubbernecking.
Yeah, he might. You got a spell. He's just going to do a cantrip down on one of them. So like.
Oh, nice.
He'll make them. Yeah, he's going to do Mind Sliver, and then they have to make an intelligence save.
Ah, yes.
Passed
On
it.
who is he doing?
On this boy here.
Yep, cool.
So yeah, they pass it. They rolled a natural 18
Nice.
on that one, and the DC was only 12, I think. So yeah, went through. Then it is their turn. No, it's Jax's turn. Sorry.
So the guy that Owen just shivved up,
You saw nothing.
dead, or is he like?
Is
Very
this
calm.
a wound? This is bleeding out, definitely.
He's very calm,
Quite
laying
severely.
there.
Yeah.
As in, do I think he needs like sort of medical attention, or?
He will be dead at the end of the round.
Are you trying to like pick a tiny little bottle of healing out of a pocket and just pour it
No,
down?
because it's a huge, great giant bottle of healing, and I could just dunk him in it.
Like a sherbet dip dab.
Weirdly, it has the same effect though. It's just very dilute.
Because that has doubled in size again.
Stick his head in the bottle and turn it upside down. He didn't die. He didn't die from the injury. He died because he drowned in healing
Drowned in
potion. Very
healing.
strange. Yeah. Not a mark on his body, but very dead.
No, this is where we
So
dunk him in-
healthy.
Yeah.
No. This is where you dunk him in the bottle of healing potion head first, and then you end the spell, and it shrinks back to normal.
Oh.
What happened to his
Like
face?
a
Like jigsaw man. Just ooh.
Bonsai druid head.
Bonsai druid head.
Just keep it in a bottle.
Ooh.
Mum,
Ooh.
I know. It's disgusting. Can't believe it.
Yeah, I don't really have any way of keeping this guy alive. So I'm gonna I'm going to take
You
a
have a
step. So I'm gonna stand on the two that are prone, the two rock guys, and 1 foot on each.
yeah. Okay.
Basically, just one step forward.
Yeah. He's gonna stand on the other two.
And I'm gonna like dangle the one I'm holding down
Tell it to heal him.
and say, keep him alive if you can. And I'm literally gonna sort of hold him upside down within arm's reach of matey.
Okay, yeah. So,
Heal
yeah,
him.
You can move your thing forwards. They will cast what will they do? Cure wounds, I guess.
But you know, one foot quite happily stomping on one, and 1 foot quite happily stomping on the other rock guy.
Yeah. I think they're prone, and they're not going to be able to get past the gargantuan. So what am I doing? Rolling the wrong dice. The end stump of this person's leg kind of seals over with like a moss grows over it, and it kind of it covers the end of it as this person casts their magic, kind of looking up at you like, why is he doing this? This face of like, what do they want? What's going on? And then as you show this kind of this like token of mercy, of mercy and kindness over them. Killian, it's time for mercy and kindness. What's going to do?
Right.
Searching for croissants. Find if they have any form of food on them.
Maybe throw Jackson a rope so he can get back on the worm before he disappears.
No.
Continue the fight because you're a murderess. And you may be able to eat him later.
hold them at knife point. Force them to cast Goodberry 100,000 times, so you got all the berries.
Oh. So
They would go
Only if they get eaten.
off. Killian Norm eating his body weight in Goodberries.
I would not
Except
be
5
surprised. No one here would be surprised.
what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? So how stuck is Jax right now? Like
He is
off,
next to the worm.
but
He
he's
is
off the worm.
but he's off the worm. He's standing on 2 rock monsters, holding another druid who's casting a healing spell on the druid who's on the floor. This situation gets more complex as I explain.
Yeah, it's all just like right.
Charlie's just rubbernecking. Charlie's spiritual weapons pecking at in between Jax's toes, like over this rock thing.
And I'm weirdly hiding by laying flat on the worm.
And Elmer's just like laying there going, this is a great
Owen's
show.
getting a tan.
You are
Owen's getting a tan. He's sunbathing.
right.
Yep, done my job for the day.
My work is done. My natural 20 is done. No more now.
I am an EverQuest mage. I've cast my 1 spell in its entire raid. I'm done. I'm going to lay down now and med.
Is it wrong to attack the druid that is casting the healing spell on the other druid?
It is in Jackson's hand. It's grappled.
So it would be a disadvantage.
I would probably say you'd have to make it a disadvantage, or you could roll it straight and then with
Or
50.
he's gonna have some cover of some description.
Yeah.
You are?
Or he'd have some cover.
Yeah, or we'll make his AC higher.
Okay.
Do you have anything that isn't killing? Killian? Do you I don't, you're looking in your spell list. I'm just wondering in your equipment list, is there anything that does not murder?
I just have the best thing you could possibly do that I've just come up with, which is quite grim in the extreme, but would be really funny.
Oh,
Always your sign.
You have the spell catapult, which
Yeah.
allows you to throw something that weighs 5 pounds or less
yeah.
with a loose foot flying around somewhere.
No, I love it.
Druid's own foot back at him to kill him.
Come on.
So it's a prone guy that's bleeding on the floor. You could catapult his own foot into him, doing copious amounts of bludgeoning damage, and almost definitely just killing him.
Come on.
Why? Why?
Come on.
Yes, but why?
Physically can, but you just now let's see what you think. You're standing there.
It's-
You've just literally watched Jackson dangle this guy over the other one and watch the other one heal the other one on the back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh well.
Jackson has initiated some mercy in this situation.
That's
Jax's choice.
Pshaw.
Killian's choice.
Pshaw.
That's Jax's choice.
Mhm.
Jax and Killian are 2 different people.
Yeah, I know this. I'm just wondering how you would interpret that from Jackson, that you can do whatever you like in this situation. No, I'm just saying. I just want to give you that things that you have seen.
I think you're mistaking Killian Norm for somebody who's
No, Killian doesn't have
aligned.
mercy. No. Gonna throw the foot?
Actually, Killian actually is neutral.
Are you gonna fling the foot?
Where's your alignment actually?
Or is that a snack for later?
Fling the foot. So what do they have to make? A dex saving throw, but prone?
Prone, so he's at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Where's my alignment? I can't find it.
12.
And what level are you casting it at? Because that stacks up the damage.
Oh, what's your spell save DC?
What's it?
Did they give him an alignment?
A
What?
disadvantage 13. 14. So foot flies is tumbling through the air, suddenly gets a massive amount of extra force behind it. The druid heals, and then suddenly big toe poof, straight in the side of the face. What level are you casting this at?
Depends. What level shall I cast it at?
It's up to you. I don't know what your spell slots look
Three
like.
spots left.
The higher the spell slot, the more dice you get to roll.
Catapult. You haven't cast a Halios reboot. So is that you've done none of those spells. What level did you cast your other one at? Your chaos bolt?
What was the first level, and you passed the second level enlarged.
Yeah, that's it. Go on then. Oh gosh. So how many d8?
I don't know.
5d8.
Foot damage to the face. You should multi-class into a monk. If
You should multicast into a psychopath.
if you can do that much kicking damage to someone's face, you should definitely be a monk.
It's their foot. It doesn't count.
What if you're a zombie?
No.
You
No.
can take your foot off,
No.
cast catapult on your
No.
own foot.
No, I'm not listening.
31.
Their own foot travels through their skull.
head. Yes.
Heel is here.
Buckshot. It's a...
Big toe is here. It's gross. The druid that's hanging upside down, looking down at
Roberts?
it, just reaching out, healing their friend. The stump heals, suddenly sees his foot fly through their friend's.
Oh my god, my friend's going to make it.
And then promptly is sick because that is absolutely vile. And the two underneath Jax's feet start just immediately kind of stop wriggling, and they speak in Terran to the one in your hands speaks in Terran to the two under Jax's feet. Do you understand Terran, Jax?
Yeah, it's part primordial.
Yeah, so
I'm talking to them.
yeah, you get that. You hear them say, "Stop fighting! Fugil is dead. Fugil is dead." And they immediately stop moving and kind of raise arms, Jax. The ones that are underneath you. We are back round to Erwin. You hear the druid scream out, "Surrender! Surrender! We surrender!"
I roll over and just look at Killian with stunned horror.
Slightly proud though.
No, I'm not. You might look slightly proud.
Killian goes,
Like I turn around to Erwin expecting like a great
High five.
shot, and he's like, "Why?"
They were surrendering.
Now they are. They weren't before. Now they are. You want some?
Oh, thank God that's not in character. Do you want some? Pass the chocolate. What's up?
Chocolate pretzel then, Mum.
I'm stepping out of the combat.
Sure.
I'm good. I'm good.
Charlie backs off the spiritual pigeons, but keeps them nearby just in case.
Yep.
Charlie lands next to you. Oh, Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh. He kind of reaches out. I don't think I can do anything for that, Owen.
Look, its foot is in its ear. In its ear.
I know. Jackson? It does you, Jackson. The one in its hand is like upside down. Arms are like, hanging, and they are pale. They're kind of trying to go red because they're hanging upside down, but the sight of someone's foot being pummeled through their cranium doesn't permit.
I love how you're all disappointed in me.
I'm not disappointed. I'm shocked and horrified. It's not the same thing.
No,
I'm not disappointed at all.
It was suggested to me.
Killian.
It was a Matt suggestion to be. That's completely different.
Yeah.
Jax, it's your kind of turn. If you wish to step from the combat, you may. If you want to continue pummeling, you may.
I'm going to
Get on the worm.
as loud as I can. Gun, stop.
You bellow, and you actually see the Killian would see, like, hear the door slam, and sort of see the tail end of Spin running back in, and presumably along the train to stop the worm.
Or to dive. Don't let the succubus back on. Look at those crazy people out in the desert.
And then I'm going to I'll step back one, so I'm going to step off of the two earthy people. Because I'm assuming they can't change back while they're being stood on by me.
I think you might break every rib they own.
They could. It'd be suicidal, but they could.
Yeah. It'd be like, when they build those things out of lots and lots and lots of matchsticks, and then you just get the slight wrong angle.
And then I'm gonna sort of basically shout to Erwin for some rope.
Yeah, Owen, you've got some rope. I like the Charlie might even have
I just throw some rope. I'm still coiled up. Just throw it.
Yeah, Charlie's got a good length of rope, I think, as well. So you calm down some rope to you.
I have rope. I'm not exactly the most dexterous person to tie little people up.
Plus, you scaled. Your rope is now. You can tie ships up with it. Anchors could be connected to your rope.
Now I've got.
Tie them up.
Yeah.
Now I've got sort of sewing thread.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tie them up?
Killian, I think you've done enough here today. Charles will take a small part of his bedroll out and just lay it over the foot and headed foot. Just like,
Oh.
And he will mumble a prayer.
I'm sorry he died in such an interesting way. At least he was unconscious and didn't see it coming.
Owen, what's your passive perception? What's everyone's passive perception?
It is 18.
11, I believe. Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
I need a dot.
Sorry, 16, not 18. I got a one. That's the best fish.
Passive perception 11.
Okay.
Higher than I thought it was.
What did you say, Owen? Sorry.
16, not 18.
Oh, okay.
16.
Sorry. Charles says a prayer over the body. and none of you pick up anything. The two on the ground, then, while kind of their skin kind of crumbles away, and they reveal that they are also druids beneath. As you hear the kind of one that's left say, "Brakir, Stally, reveal yourselves. We must surrender. This is a fight we cannot win. We've already lost Fugil." Fugil. And then you can see their attire is kind of the simplistic weave, very earthen materials, and again they look like they would be from Marmiala, from what you've seen of anyone from Marmiala.
Okay. Have we had a minute pass?
The tying up and stuff like that. You've got to go down a size.
Basically, is do I shrink down? Is your thingy a minute as well? I believe it is. It might be 10.
A minute, yeah. So
10 rounds.
Yeah. Okay. So I will shrink down to normal size.
Right down, like a deflating balloon. Now you're just.
Can I drag each tied up one to the side of the worm?
Yeah.
And be like, "Here, live," and point at the worm.
Oh, are you telling them to heal the worm?
Yeah.
They are.
Oh, do they take the opportunity to be cheeky? I don't know.
I'm happy to make an intimidation roll if you want.
They are pretty intimidating. They're tied up. They're surrounded. There's spiritual pigeons nearby. I mean, their
friend has got a flat, more disheveled head.
Yeah, there is a reluctancy to their movements. We do need her intact, says the one that's sort of taken the lead here. We do need her intact. There'll be another time. There'll be another time. Maybe not us. And they each of them kind of starts take a small acorn shaped thing that looks like it's been maybe enameled, or like the details have been picked out in gold, like the gaps in it, and start focusing some healing energies upon the worm as it gradually comes to a halt.
I will look at Charlie to see if he sort of is cool that these are healing spells, because what does Jack know about magic?
Mumbo jumbo, they mumbles and stuff. Things happen.
Charlie will do a quick Arcana check just to see if he knows what's happening. Come on, Charles.
Yeah, I'm just basically planning on dragging all three of them over and sort of
natural one. Yes, absolutely fine.
As they start casting blight on this thing.
Exactly what I was expecting.
Charles gives you the thumbs up. Like, oh, yes, fantastic.
But yeah, basically, I'm gonna drag them one at a time to try and fix our worm, and potentially weaken them in the process because they haven't got the spell slots anymore. Why are you attacking our worm?
We need the worm
to go underneath the thingy, and that's not going to help with the bubbles of stuff coming from the Fae place. If you want to work out what's going on with the Fae place, go to the Fae place and talk to the Fae people.
They don't know. They know nothing about it. It's all nonsense there. They don't care. They just know that they've got more things to play with.
Well,
this is the young one called Stally.
You aren't getting the worm. it's gonna go badly if you keep trying. What's your plan?
Dunno. Whatever you wish to do with us. We fought bravely today.
I'm gonna look around a bit surprised. They did.
Well,
If you could turn these rock things and swim under the earth like the worm does, why don't you just go down there on your own? Why do you need a worm?
there's a barrier that we are not strong enough to break. Only something of this mass will ever get through it.
It just because you can't get through it in one go doesn't mean you can't just keep hitting it and eventually get through. You never seen dwarves? They mine. It's what they do.
Dwarves?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what they are. Look, they won't understand, says the other one that was referred to as Brakir, who appears to be a female elf. It says they won't understand. They haven't been let in on the secrets of the conclave. They'll never know. They'll never understand us. They'll never know how deep the truth goes.
You could try explaining it.
Yeah, like a conversation, Jackson.
Say that again, Owen, sorry.
You having a good conversation there, Jackson?
Well, I was telling them that they could just swim through the earth and don't need to take a worm down with them. They said it's all right, we can do whatever we want with them because they fought bravely. And apparently we won't ever know because they know secrets. So
Well, that sounds like a very confusing conversation. Good luck. None of those three things are connected. It's like this is the conversation so far. Okay.
Jackson, do you need any help? Could we assist in any way?
well, it kind of depends on what we're going to do with them. Are we going to take them with? Are we going to find up in the desert? Are we going to kill them? What are we going to do with them?
They get out of here, they're on their own. They can get back on their own. Yes, Killian.
I'm up for leaving him here.
Well, yeah, so am I. I second that. I mean, they got here on their own. They can get back on their own. I mean,
Exactly.
we're not exactly abandoning them to die.
You see, walking up behind you, Killian, and clapping slightly, is the little form of spin. I wholeheartedly approve of leaving these scum to die in the desert.
When?
Yes?
Can you check them over and see if they've got any of them tracking things that the last guy had?
Got it. I slide down and give him a frisk.
Yeah,
Damn.
you do. You uncover.
I literally frisk him for absolutely everything they own.
So you find on the druid-esque folk, you find
I can't
on
give
each of
them
the
food.
We'll see what happens.
you find 4 of the tokens that you found before. The one with the more smothered in branches.
Okay.
You find the trackers. And you find Erwin. Each of them carries a dagger. They all carry a quarterstaff each. They all have these arcane focuses which appear to be small, either acorns or berries that have had some sort of enameling done in a gold-like material.
Mm-hmm.
They have rations for several weeks each. So we say a week and a half each.
Cool.
So
They're not going to starve yet.
4.5 weeks worth of ration
All right, yeah, fine.
with them.
One's got an interesting earring. I said one's got an interesting earring.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, yeah.
That's what you find on them.
I kneel down with one of the more brooches. Explain this to me.
That represents the belief in the Algaric, the conclave.
Any relation to what it is? I pull out one of the more symbols.
Oh,
Ah, interesting.
horrible. To see it unchained, unwrapped, masked. It should not be unbound.
Well, that's interesting. There's a organization taking over the planet called the Moor. They worship a presence from beyond the stars that is crashed into our lands, fracturing it. Worshipped by red crystals that they injected into people to influence powerful people across the lands. Kings and kingdoms have fallen, and churches have fallen to their sway. And we fight them.
You have been inducted into the conclave. You speak as though you know more.
We have seen firsthand the horrors that the more symbol, can do.
They say, this is the leader one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Foss of Marmion. What you speak of, if there are these on this side of Earth and they are spreading, it will act like a cancer. It will only spread further. It might explain what's been happening in the forests. They draw to one another. Have you noticed? Have you seen them?
No, I've only seen they're influenced. They're.
I think he means the pink crystal things ping to each other.
Oh, yes, I said that.
There is.
It's not really they. It's more like it. It's a fractured mental construct.
There is a fragment of it. Below the forest. This is what that represents. And they point to the one that they had on them. They kind of nod to it because they're bound.
You've bound it somehow?
The roots bind it. But if it is being drawn by more crystals that have made their way to this side, then it may be growing in power.
No doubt.
We believe that the shackles that bind it are weakening. And that in turn is thinning the veil between this place and the other realms. That's why the Fey bubbles are increasing, consuming Gargamel. And the ignorance of Martin Shapar. They stick to their books. They look to their words. They read and read and read.
It's quite possible that
Forest.
it's quite possible the leaders of Martin Shapar have actually been influenced by being possessed. My friend here calls them pudding people. They have a ability to infect a host and transform the being into one of their image. A tentacled monster that can wear them, polymorph into the clothes of the person it takes over.
They
The
kind of
crystal
went
gets into
like
their
it.
blood.
It could explain their unwillingness to.
They like to influence the rich and powerful, people in power. Literal kings and high priests
It
are
could
their
explain.
bread and butter.
It could explain exactly why their unwillingness to try other plans. Mar Palathon, Mar Miala have appealed to the Enshapar families for months, years, warning of this coming danger.
They have no bones. The telltale sign is they literally are gelatinous. They can hold their form, but I hold up, but squeezing their bones, you'll notice that there's nothing there.
Only we could get close.
A shake of the hand would do it.
They're aloof.
Of
Our
course they
plans
are.
go beneath. Use the worm. Dig deep. Deeper than anyone's been.
And do what with it?
Get to the root. The root of the problem.
You wish to dig out the crystal from underneath them.
To heal the roots that bind it, the prison. Fix the prison.
You're more likely to ready to get. How big is this crystal of yours, do you think?
We have no idea. I've not seen it. We've just kept the old texts, the old texts, the old stories, spoken and handed down for family upon family, generation of Niala.
Well, hopefully it's not the biggest one outside of Modern South, because that thing's huge. Right.
The Shardful.
Yeah, that's the one.
I've heard of this also.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's all connected.
What do you mean to do with us?
I would like to check their necks and check them for pudding people status, just in case.
I'm going to go have a quick chat with the owner of this worm. No staggers, by the way.
There is no putting this about any of them, Jackson.
No looks on neck. Cool.
No. Owen, you come to spin.
Hi.
Excellent. Thank you for your hard work. Are we ready to move on?
Pretty soon, actually. Obviously got to get our people back on board.
Indeed.
I got a straight, well, actually, it's totally ridiculous request.
Make it.
Can we help them out?
Sorry, what?
We're trying to stop them all. They're trying to stop the influence of them all. If we can't get to their high priests, we can take away their power source. Can we borrow your worm?
What's it? Okay, but it'll cost you.
Of course, no doubt. I'll pay any penny, any cost, any price.
Your higher cost. I don't pay you a penny.
Done. Sold.
And you'll protect us the rest of the way?
Of course. We require your services. We'll be in your debt on that regard.
And you will need taking back south again?
We'll see what happens. That's to say up for negotiation for later. Of course, unless you require us to take you south or help protect you go south, then of course we'll do that.
He just looks. Can you make an insight check?
Yeah, I'd love to make an insight check. I'm going to be terrible at it, but I'd love to make one.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Where is this conversation happening?
Oh,
On the
right
back
next
of
to
the road in
you,
the back
basically.
corner. Yeah,
I'm
just
literally right next to you. If he's there and I'm there, so I'm
Okay, so I hear this conversation.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, stop being quiet.
Okay, but he is talking to Erwin.
Yes.
Okay.
I got 14.
He looks absolutely baffled. Like the thought of actually helping these people hadn't come across his mind.
Oh no, he's a businessman. He does
Yeah,
one thing. He's very good at
the
it.
money was not in it, but now
Yeah.
he's making a saving.
Practically making a killing.
Yeah, and it's kind of adding up in his head. He's now got free protection, moving up and down the desert.
No,
No,
no.
what do you mean no?
When he spoke to Erwin, he said you.
Oh yeah, I've been very, very careful. He's like I've always said me and I, not we.
Yeah.
He can make as many. He though can make as many assumptions as he likes.
That too. He's not paying Erwin.
He says,
But that's
"Okay, let's make it a contested."
It was
Oh
just
heck, he should be making an insight check to see whether or not he's
Yeah,
caught
yeah.
it or not.
Okay, I'll let you make a deception roll.
That's unfair. I'm not being deceptive.
Oh no, you're just saying words.
just
He
saying
only
words.
rolls a 6.
I
So
mean, I can make the roll, but
you managed to slip it by him
Mhm.
using singular.
singular vertical pronouns, my friend.
Yes. And he stretches out a thin hand,
Mhm.
and your goblin hands meet, and he shakes on it.
Yep.
Excellent. All aboard the worm, then, I suppose.
Jackson, they're
We are
coming with us.
keeping them. We are keeping them bound, though, right?
Oh yes, of course. We don't trust them 100% because quite.
And they're not getting access to the trolley.
No, I don't think so. I think we can put them with the stables.
Excellent. All aboard! Who's getting aboard? And then he storms back in.
I trundle up to Jackson. They have to be bound. We're going to put them in the stables, but they're coming with us. We're going with them.
They're not puddingy at all. I just thought I'd check. And they haven't got any like marks on their neck.
Excellent.
Excellent. Brilliant. Dispels his spiritual weapon.
I mean, can I'm with a strength of 20, can I like sort of
I'll help them up.
carry 2 of them?
I think there's a method of getting them on board quite easily into the back, bound in the stable area next to horse. And you do so, and that is where we shall stop the adventure as the worm starts taking up speed again, dives beneath the sands of the half expanse and makes its way towards the edge of the forest of Gargamel.
Oh, okay, yeah, because we're already going that direction as well. So drop off the people, do some things, have an argument later with the goblin. You said, I said, I.
Oh, that's going to be a very fun bit to play later on.
I picked up on it. And it's
Two goblins.
Yeah,
two goblins. He should have known better. He's not been around goblins for long enough.
Yeah, maybe that's his thing. He's been around honest elves, treating
honest elves. I like that terminology. I've met elves.
Yeah. You've met elves, yeah.
I've met elves. Many elves. They've either been insane or they've been liars.
Insane.
Or a
and
bit weird.
Sometimes both.
To be honest, I've never had both. They've either been very honest but crazy, or liars. Either through deception, like the elves who tend to be orcs, which is very weird. And I'm still not sure which way around that it was, because Jackson was having a conversation in like barking at each other. He's honourable. He's what?
Wait, where?
That elf turned into an orc. It was weird.
Cool. Right, I'm going to close this meeting. We have to get
Oh.
ready for our Geek Fest.
Good night. Have fun at Geek Fest
We are due to play
next week.
Friday.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
it would have been next Friday.
But
Don't think there is a bet.
No.
okay,
I was
that's
thinking,
funny.
But we will see. Because,
But there is a bet.
yeah.
Okay.
No. No, it's fine. Ali's not back at school until Wednesday. I was
No,
thinking
following
it'll be-
following week is good. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cheers, guys. We'll see you